Dialogic reading is a teaching strategy that can be planned and implemented with any picture book read out loud to students. The teacher uses a children's book to model, teach, and assess vocabulary and grammar. The teacher facilitates a dialogue with the students by asking them WH questions like, "What is this?" while pointing to an object, or "Why did the boy close the door?" and by asking open-ended prompts like, "What is happening on this page?" or "Why do you think the frog jumped to another log?" To engage students in conversation during dialogic reading, you can use the peer sequence: prompt, evaluate, expand, and repeat. First, prompt the students by asking a question about the book. Next, evaluate a student's response by either telling them that their answer is correct or telling them the correct answer. Then, expand the student's response by adding more information. Finally, repeat the original prompt to see if the student expands the original answer. Use this sequence on every page or every other page. Use WH questions for your prompts. A conversation may go like this. Prompt the student to say something about the book. How did you know the rabbit was hungry?
Growl.
Evaluate the student's response. That's right. Expand the student's response by rephrasing and adding information to it. The rabbit's stomach growled. Say, the rabbit's stomach growled.
The rabbit's stomach growled.
Repeat the prompt to make sure the student has learned from the expansion. How did you know the rabbit was hungry?
The rabbit's stomach growled.
If the student doesn't say, the rabbit's stomach growled, then you say it and ask the student to repeat it. Notice how you expanded the student's original response from a single word to a complete sentence by modeling. There are 5 types of prompts that can be used with the peer sequence. An easy way to remember the prompts is to think of the word crowd. Completion prompts are sentences with a blank at the end for the student to fill in. For example, on a hot summer day, the children wanted to. The student could say, play. Recall prompts are questions about what happened in a book a student has already read. For example, can you tell me why the bear felt scared? Open-ended prompts focus on the pictures in books like, tell me what is happening in this picture. WH prompts usually begin with what, where, when, why, and how questions. You might point to an object and say, what is the name of this? Distancing prompts ask the student to relate the pictures or words in the text to experiences outside the book. For example, the boy in the book read to his cat. I know you have a dog. Have you ever read to your dog? If so, tell me about it. If not, can you describe what it might be like to read to your dog? The following handout provides a description and examples of dialogic reading, the peer sequence, and crowd. Review it and think about how you might apply these methods in your classroom.